The Hells Angels have solidified their position as the most violent and dangerous motorcycle club on a global scale. What makes them so powerful and dangerous are the violent members they possess. If we look at number 10 on this list, James Jim Brandis, he is someone who everybody knows about his drug history. But for whom is he really scared off? And who is the most feared Hells Angels there is? In this top 10 video about the most dangerous Hells Angels members, you will see all the details about the most feared ones. So watch it till the end. They might have been ordinary citizens like you and me. What led them to join the gang of violent outlaw bikers? Join us as we delve into the lives of the top 10 most dangerous Hells Angels members. Number 10, James Jim Brandis. On number 10, we have James Jim Brandis, who was the vice president of the Oakland Hells Angels chapter. He gained a fierce reputation for his involvement in various illegal activities, such as drug trafficking and organized crime. In November 1977, he was caught in possession of a substantial amount of drugs and other illegal items, including a police radio and a device for detecting surveillance equipment. In an interview with Rolling Stone magazine in 1978, Brandis boldly declared that he took orders from no one on the streets, including Sheriff's Office Narcotics Detective William O. Bill Zerby, who had apprehended him with the contraband. The situation took a deadly turn when Brandis became implicated in the attempted murder of San Jose Police Department Sergeant John Cracked in February 1977. Cracked miraculously survived when a bomb exploded near his car. In June 1979, Brandis faced charges of attempted murder against Cracked and other crimes as part of a case against the Hells Angels Club. He was also accused of the murder of fellow Hells Angel Ray Dale, Stork Keyfather, who was found dead in a ravine near Port Costa on June 16, 1974, just before he was set to testify as a witness in a Redwood City murder trial. Additionally, Brandis was connected to the murders of Hells Angels associate Alvin Lloyd Prater and his wife Mary Ellen, who were discovered by the side of a road near Sunol on August 24, 1974, after being shot to death 2 days prior. Despite being implicated in 4 crimes, Brandis never faced a conviction. Brandis and Kenneth Owen, a member of the Vallejo Hells Angels chapter, were charged with the attempted murder of Zerby. Sadly, Brandis took his own life while in prison in 1994, while Owen passed away on July 4, 2016. Number 9. Michael Sky Langlois. Michael Sky Langlois, a Canadian outlaw biker and gangster, gained infamy as a dangerous member of the Hells Angels. Born in 1946, Langlois co-founded the Papay Moto Club, known for its violent activities, before merging with the Hells Angels in 1977. He played a crucial role in the gang's expansion in Quebec and became the national president of the Hells Angels in Canada in 1983. Langlois was involved in the Lennoxville Massacre, where 5 rival Hells Angels members were ambushed and killed. He evaded arrest by fleeing to Morocco, but eventually surrendered, serving a 2-year prison sentence for being an accessory to murder. The massacre led to the creation of the rock machine gang and ignited the deadly Quebec Biker War. Even after his release, Langlois continued his criminal endeavors and was convicted of drug trafficking in 1999, receiving a 5-year sentence. In 2018, he was arrested again for drug trafficking and received a 58-month prison term. Despite incarceration, Langlois maintained connections with organized crime figures, leading to a denied parole request in 2020. Number 8. Alan PASSARO. Alan PASSARO, a Hells Angels member, was involved in the fatal stabbing of Meredith Curly Hunter Jurdot at the 1969 Altamont Free Concert. Hired as security, the Angels clashed with the crowd, resulting in violence. PASSARO fatally stabbed Hunter during a scuffle, but he was acquitted of murder based on self-defense, as Hunter was seen with a revolver in concert footage. The Rolling Stones, unaware of the killing, threatened to end the show until informed about the armed individual. Mick Jagger expressed shock and sorrow upon viewing the incident in the documentary Gim Shelter. Hunter's mother pushed for the conversion of Altamont Raceway into a public park to prevent further tragedies. Future concerts were banned, and attendance restrictions were imposed. PASSARO died in 1985 under mysterious circumstances, with no evidence of foul play. He is buried at Los Gatos Memorial Park in San Jose, California. Number 7. MAURICE BOUCHER. MAURICE BOUCHER, a notorious criminal, led the Montreal Hells Angels and played a central role in the Quebec Biker War from 1994 to 2002. Growing up in a disadvantaged area, he dropped out of school and joined the white supremacist gang SS before joining the Hells Angels in 1987. Exploiting the leadership void in the rival gang Rock Machine, Boucher aimed to establish Hells Angels as the dominant drug force by coercing Rock Machine-controlled bars to surrender their drug businesses. However, this led to violent clashes. After Boucher's friend was murdered, he ordered the killing of 2 prison guards in retaliation. In 1997, he was arrested and convicted for these murders, receiving 3 life sentences with no chance of parole for at least 25 years. Boucher has a daughter named Maura Boucher and a son named Francis Boucher. Number 6. Stephen GAULT. Stephen GAULT, a Canadian outlaw biker, played a pivotal role in Project Tandem, an Ontario provincial police operation against the Hells Angels from 2005 to 2006. He became a police informer at 17, targeting drug dealing for money. GAULT engaged in criminal activities and joined the Hells Angels to sell information to the police while holding a treasurer position. Accused of being an informer, he caused tension within the Hells Angels Oshawa chapter. In 2005, GAULT became a full-time informer, recording drug deals with a wire. He received substantial payments for his participation in Project Tandem. Number 5. Larry AMERO. Larry AMERO, a native of Langley, British Columbia, overcame bullying through bodybuilding and joined the White Rock chapter of the Hells Angels in 2002. Known for his toughness, he rose quickly within the gang, becoming a full member in 2005. While maintaining his job as a longshoreman at the Port of Vancouver, which the Hells Angels used for drug smuggling, AMERO faced frequent arrests for drug-related crimes. Despite his extravagant lifestyle, including expensive cars and clothes, his flashy choices drew attention from law enforcement and fellow gang members. In 2013, AMERO was arrested during a major police operation targeting the Hells Angels. After facing numerous charges, he pleaded guilty in 2019, resulting in a 12-year prison, sentencing the end of his leadership role in the gang. AMERO's journey involved criminal activities, alliances with other criminal organizations, and the dangers of a high-profile lifestyle. Number 4. David Wolfe Carroll. David Wolfe Carroll was a notorious Canadian outlaw biker and gangster associated with the Hells Angels Nomad chapter. He was involved in multiple murders, including the infamous Lennoxville Massacre in 1985. Despite being charged with first-degree murder, Carroll was acquitted twice. In 2001, he faced 13 counts of first-degree murder as part of Operation Springtime, but he and another member disappeared. Rumors circulated that he had funds in an Antigua bank account and had possibly escaped to Brazil. Sightings of Carroll occurred in various countries, with the last reported one in Australia in 2012. Number 3. George Wethern. George Wethern, a former Hells Angels member, became vice president through his friendship with SONNY BARGER. Bodies were found on Wethern's property, used by the club as a burial ground. 2 bodies were Hells Angels prospects who plotted a coup and were strangled after drinking spiked coffee. Though not directly implicated, Wethern entrusted the ranch keys to William Mitten, who he owed a debt after a drug-induced shooting. A police raid uncovered drugs, weapons, and additional bodies. Wethern and his wife were arrested, but he became a state witness, gaining immunity by disclosing burial sites and testifying against involved Hells Angels. They entered witness protection, and Wethern wrote Wayward Angle recounting his club experiences. Number 2. Paul Eichscheid. Paul Merle Eichscheid, a stockbroker and Hells Angels member, participated in the murder of Ivan Garcia in 2001. Eichscheid, Kevin J. Augustiniak and Michael Christopher Meza abducted Garcia, who had disrespected the club and left her in the desert. Eischeid was arrested in 2003 for drug trafficking, racketeering, kidnapping, and homicides related to the murder. While awaiting trial, he removed his monitoring bracelet and fled the country. Eischeid changed his appearance and obtained fake identification. After 15 years, Eischeid was found in Buenos Aires in 2011. He resisted extradition for 7 years, but is now held in Maricopa County Jail. Number 1. Donnie Peterson. Donnie Peterson, born in 1947, was a notorious member of the Hells Angels motorcycle club, known for his involvement in various activities as a mechanic, writer, and alleged gangster. Starting with the Paradise Riders, an outlaw biker club in Toronto, Peterson quickly rose through the ranks, becoming the vice president. In 2000, he officially joined the Hells Angels and became their national secretary and spokesperson in Canada. Peterson tried to reshape public perception of the organization, denying their criminal activities and emphasizing their focus on freedom and individuality. However, his connections to the criminal underworld caused controversy, leading to his termination from a government position. Despite the controversies, Peterson remained influential within the Hells Angels and was a successful author on motorcycles. He passed away on December 12, 2021, in Oshawa, Ontario. So which Hells Angels member is more dangerous and violent in your opinion? Tell us in the comment section.